What's up, guys? Welcome to a new storytime video. And today I'm going to be telling you a pretty funny story about this one dude. Let's just give him a fucking fake name. I don't even know, like fucking George Washington. Yeah, we'll go with George Washington. So this dude, George Washington, he comes up to me in school. And I was just in my fucking locker. I was getting my fucking like water bottle out, and George Washington walks up to me. He's like, "How's it going?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing?" He's like, "Oh, how's YouTube doing?" And little does he know, he's in a YouTube storytime video right now. But anyways, as I was saying, the dude George Washington walks up to me and he says like, "How's it going?" I said, "I'm doing good." He goes like, "How's YouTube?" And I said, "YouTube's doing good." And he goes like, "So guess what I'm gonna do?" I'm like, "I don't know, fucking take a shit in the bathroom. What do you expect me to say?" He goes, "I'm gonna do acid." And I'm like, "Well, congratulations. You fucking doing it at home? You doing it in the woods or something?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna do it at prom." And I'm like, "Well, prom is the fucking stupidest idea to do it at. Like, if anyone's gonna do something like that, school or work would probably not be the ideal place to do it at." So he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna do that at prom." I'm like, "Well, it's your funeral. Fucking have fun getting caught by the dean of students. He's gonna fucking spank your ass." So he's like, "Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about." So then every day, like up until prom, I think like I don't even remember what day prom was, like May 4 or some shit. I don't remember. But every day until prom, he'd be like, "Oh, prom's getting closer. Fucking, I'm gonna keep doing it." And I just kept getting tempted to tell the dean of students. I was like, "Fucking George Washington's gonna pop an LSD tab before prom." But I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna snitch because I honestly just didn't really care. It's his funeral. He can do whatever he wants. Like, I don't really care. So then prom comes, and um, fucking coincidence enough, I'm sitting at the same table as the guy. Because if you didn't know from my prom what they did, they were like, "Oh, you can either pick tables," and I wish I'd known that because I didn't get to sit next to one of the people I wanted to. I ended up getting sitting next to George Washington, so I ended up sitting next to him, and I was just like, I was the acid, and he was just like, "It's good." And if you didn't know why I paused there, like I'm not fucking spacing out. Like that's literally what he did. Like he would just fucking pause for like a whole 5 seconds before speaking. It was so weird. It was like the weirdest thing in the world. I don't know why he did it. It was like a fucking Windows 95 computer booting up. Like people would just be like, "Oh, hey, George Washington, how you doing?" He'd just be like, "Good." It was so weird. I don't know why he kept doing that. It was so weird. Like I've never done any type of acid like that, so I have no idea what it does. But supposedly it's supposed to fucking like fuck with your mind and make you hallucinate or something. So if you don't know what prom, like it's not like homecoming. Like homecoming is a completely different fucking like bundle of flowers or whatever you want to say. Like homecoming is like, oh, you just go to the gym and there's a bunch of fucking sweaty dudes and girls dancing, and fucking freshmen go up to girls and are like, "I want to fucking grind on your ass" and shit. But like homecoming is a total different experience. Like where we had it, it was this big event. Like it was supposedly like a white glove event, which meant like, oh, the waiters would serve you food with white gloves, but they actually didn't. They were just like fucking putting their hands all over the fucking chicken and shit. They're like, "Oh, you want the fucking chicken? It's got like boogers all over it." That reminds me of the fucking like South Park thing. It's like, "Oh, boogers and cum in the food for Yelp reviewers." I don't fucking remember though. But anyways, I was saying like we got the food and it was actually pretty decent. Like they had like a few courses. Like they had some salad, which I didn't eat. And then they had some mashed potatoes with chicken and pepper and shit. Like the chicken tasted pretty bland. It tastes like something fucking frozen. But the mashed potatoes actually weren't bad. So I ate that, and then some dude at my table, he was just like, "Can I have your chicken?" So I said, "Sure." This chicken tastes like a wet noodle, so you can have it. And fucking George Washington, he's just sitting there, like fucking, just like wide eyed. He's fucking staring at his mashed potatoes. He's having like a fucking stare down. I'm like, "Bro, are you okay?" And he's just like, "The food is speaking to me. The food is speaking to me. It is telling me that I have to, that I have to, I have to, I have to." And this is literally what he was saying. He was just like, I have to, fucking, I have to, be part of the alliance. Like, I have to fucking go to Afghanistan, be part of the alliance, and help fucking bring back Mozart from the dead. And I'm like, bro, how fucking high are you? Like, Jesus Christ, man. And when I said, how high are you? He goes, I'm good, how are you? And he thought I said, hi, how are you? When I didn't fucking say, hi, how are you? I said, how high are you? And he was just like, and then it was time to fucking dance and shit. Like, you can either just listen to the music. They just played shit music the whole night. It was terrible. The DJs must have been fucking higher than this dude for picking songs. And he was just there, like, fucking just like staring like at the lights and shit. That's probably why he ended up doing it. He wanted to stare at the lights. And I just fucking remember seeing like this one woman. I remember she walked up to him, and she must have been like one of the fucking, like, I don't even know, like chaperones or something. She walked up to him. She was like, "Hey, George Washington, how's it going?" And he was like, "I'm good. How you doing? How's the dog?" And she goes, "I don't have a dog." And then he just went, "Oh, okay." Like, he would just do this weird thing where he would pause for like 10 seconds. I don't know why he did it. It was the creepiest thing. It was like his brain shut off for a full 10 seconds. Sorry about that. I had a fucking there was spit in the back of my throat. But anyway, I was saying, the dude, he would just keep doing that. The teacher, not the teacher, sorry, the chaperone was like, "George Washington, are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm totally fine. Like, I'm fine. Like, I'm riding the wave, man." He literally said that. He's riding the wave. Like, what? Who says that? Who says riding the wave? Well, I just said it, but who says riding the wave? This is like the dumbest thing in the world. Like, I don't know why he kept saying all these weird shit. I do know why. He was tripping. But anyway, he just kept saying that. And the chaperone was like, "Are you?" It was like, "Are you sure you're okay? Your eyes look really messed up. They look like dilated and shit." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm just tired." And she's like, "Tired? What? You don't tell somebody you're tired if your eyes are dilated. Like, kids who would come to school high would tell the teacher they're tired because their eyes get red, but like, I don't know what an excuse is for your eyes being dilated." So she just all of a sudden like knew that he was on acid because he kept fucking staring at like shit, just looking all around. She was like, "Are you on fucking some type of drug?" He's like, "No, man, I'm fine." She's like, "Are you sure you're not on any type of drug? Like, if we drug test you, you won't, like, it won't show up anything." And after she said, "If we drug test you," he literally just, like, fucking ran away. Like, I don't even know where he went. He just ran away. And, like, he just ran down the street. It was the weirdest thing. And I was just, like, unsure of what to say. I was like, this is some fucking, like, type of movie or something. Like, this feels like I'm inside of a movie because all the crazy shit that's been happening with this one dude. So, I mean, after he ended up doing that, the fucking chaperone was like, "Well, I gotta go get him, I guess." And I don't know if he got in trouble or anything. Because, like, later the next day at school, I was just like, "Hey, George Washington, how was that LSD?" He was like, "Man, it was intense." I'm like, "Yeah, I fucking bet it was." So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. A very good day. And I'll see you guys all next time. Don't do drugs. Stay in school, kids.